Let's start into things and then we can chat after.
Yes.
I've learned that do not stimulate your student's brain, right? And any visual effects that you do get, just enjoy them. Just play with them and allow them to enhance, allow them to morph and just float and go wherever they go. You can look through them. You may even see parts of the room come open, and that's okay. And what I noticed myself is when I saw the room come open, I thought if I turned my head, it would move in my screen, but in fact, it was a snapshot. So the snapshot stayed in the same spot in my eye no matter where I looked. If you get a snapshot and that snapshot stays in your screen, and you think, okay, if I move my head to the left or right, it should move. No, not necessarily. A snapshot is what it looked like at that second, split second that you got it. And it will stay like that. Now, over time, the snapshots may turn into video. But for now, getting a snapshot of the room is fantastic in and of itself. It's very similar to if you get a snapshot of part of a letter or a number or a symbol, except when you get a snapshot of the room or part of the room, that is your Mindsight improving. You're getting more of the image, not just part or parts of a letter or symbol. You're getting part or parts of the entire room. So when it happens, enjoy it and feel like a rag doll in your chair, just totally letting go. And you might feel so relaxed, you might tend to drift off into dreamland. You might tend to start, I won't say hallucinating, but more daydreaming, really. You could have little dreams that start to come, and that's okay. Don't fight them. If you have that, just let it go. Just allow yourself to let go. Hear my voice as this sound off in the distance. And you lightly follow what I'm asking you to do, but it's just this sound off in the distance. And you're just a passive observer reporting in the moment what you're seeing. And we're going to put something in your screen. It is a dice. What's the first thing that came to you when I put it in your screen? Let go, Claudia.
Blue.
Yes, it's blue. It's a purple card with a word on it. Now, I'm putting it up in your screen, and this one, it's a rectangular purple card, and in the middle, it has a 4-letter word, T-O-N-E, tone. Like a certain pitch of sound is tone. And I'm telling you that I'm putting my finger under one of those letters, either the T, the O, the N, or the E. So my finger is above the letter and it's below. There it is in your screen. Your Mindsight may have given you a flash at some point.
It's the O.
Lift your mask up.
Right on.
There you go. There you go. Very good. Remember those small picture cards. This is going to just push your other senses because the other senses help with your Mindsight. I've got the 4 cards fanned out showing in the screen. The pencil, the ice cream cones, the pink donut, rainbow, and the green snake. Now, this is going to be interesting. There they are, the front of them. Now, I'm showing the back of them. And I'm going to scroll through them. And all you see on the front is white cards. Now, your Mindsight can see through the card.
Yeah.
Your Mindsight can also come to me where I am. When I have a card in my hand that you feel you can work with, tell me to stop. And we will leave the card facing me.
Stop.
Okay. I have a card which shows up as white on your side of the screen. I can see the card looking at it. You can use all your senses to get this. It's player's choice. You can read my mind. I'm reading the letter. I'm saying what it is. I'm reading the name. You can come to my mind. I give you permission for mental telepathy. You can come by remote viewing and come around to where I'm seated and look at the card and see it. You can hear it and the vibration given off by the card, pick that up with one of your senses. Which one of the 5 cards is it? And this is the one that you picked.
I'm getting, it just changed again. Up here, I saw a green for the snake.
Well, that is, when it changed, what did you first get?
The pink donut.
Okay, lift your mask up.
Hey, okay.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, but
There you go.
just on a side note, it did have green on it too.
That's right. So very good on that one.
You know,
Now,
this has happened. This is the second time today is where I see something and it also gave me 2 things, right?
that's very good. So you're getting 2 indicators off the same card.
Yeah.
Hey, now that was very good. We're engaging your other senses, so it helps.
The green came from here, but the pink came from here.
So visualize them quickly. Red heart, green octagonal, black crescent moon, purple rectangle. Now I'm going to shuffle them, and I'm going to grab one of them. Moving it in your screen, one of the 4 directions, left, right, right, left, top, bottom, bottom, top. So I'm now moving it in one of those 4 planes through your screen. It's one of those 4 cards. So look for a color, look for a shape, look for movement. And you can use whatever senses you want to tell me what card this is. But engage all your senses. Your hearing, pretend you have a clairvoyant type of a hearing that can pick up the vibration of the card that way. Know that you have your mindsight, which can actually visually see. Know that you have telepathy. Know you have remote viewing.
I really am convinced it's, again, I got a speck of green, Rob.
Yes, that's true. So what would it be?
The stop sign.
Yeah, the octagonal sign.
Yeah.
So that's true, it is.
Don't make me say octon. It's a stop sign.
It's moving in a direction of one of those 4 directions. Very good on that, by the way, Claudia.
Thank you.
So allow yourself to see a very brief, momentary motion of one of those 4 directions.
Down, up.
That's correct. It is going from down to up. You're right.
Right on.
And just lift your mask up so you can get feedback on what the card is. There it is.
Beautiful. Excellent.
Very good. Very good. I've got those purple cards again. I'm just going to grab one at random this time.
Sure.
Here we go. And I have it in your screen. Now, I have to tell you, I'm facing the card to myself.
Okay.
It's the word adverb. A-D-V-E-R-B.
Yep.
Now, I'm pointing at one of the letters. You can come to my screen, like come to where I am by remote viewing. I'm touching it on your side where it's white, and you can come through the card and see the letter on the other side. Or you can come to where I'm looking and see it. I'm calling it out. You can read by mental telepathy or hear it that way. I'm tapping it so you can pick up the vibration and use your echolocation and pick it up that way.
So I had a little tiny thing happen here. It was like a tiny E.
Okay, E is the very next letter, so it's the V. So
Interesting. Okay.
that's close.
Yep.
There's the V.
Star.
E is very next door to it. And put it in your screen, and I want you to find a color. It's either the dice or the cup. And remember, it's the same colors on both of those items, right? What color of the 4 colors? One try.
Red.
Yes, it is red. Yeah, we're going to go real quick. What's this one? Real
C.
quick. Say again.
C.
Lift your mask up.
Hey.
Now, what about this one? Just let go and let it appear.
D as in dog.
Lift your mask up. 4 letters.
Yeah.
We're going to take the Spanish word hola means what?
Hello.
And how do you spell it?
H-O-L-A.
Yes. So those are the letters you're going to pick from. As I go through the screen, you're going to tell me which one of those 4 it is.
Yeah.
Quick, which one of the 4 is it?
Oh.
Yes, it is. Lift your mask.
Yay!
Tell me what this one is.
A.
Lift your mask up.
Right on.
You go. There you go. I'm going to take all of those words on the purple cards.
Yes.
I'm scrolling through. You tell me when to stop, and I will use that word.
Stop.
Okay. This is going to be a challenging one because the card says sentence structure.
Wow.
Now, I'm taking my finger and putting it under one of those letters of the word or the words sentence structure. Taking my finger from below the letter and above the letter, and that's the one I'd like your Mindsight to see. I'm directing your Mindsight to give me this letter right here, Claudia. It's any one of the letters, just what is appearing in your Mindsight.
A T.
Lift your mask up. Look at that. Very good. Very
So you
good.
know what? That's another one I wanted.
When you want something, it's because you're already been given it and you're in sync with it. Okay, let's try that again. I'm scrolling through the cards. And these are all sentence structure cards, I guess. But tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, this one is called contrast. I haven't picked a letter yet, but I'm going to. It's going to be that one right there. I have my finger coming down from above. I have my finger coming up from below, and there's the letter. Right there. Look between, sandwiched between my fingers is a letter of the word contrast. Which one is it? What do you want it to be?
I know.
What would you like it to be?
Let's go for A.
Okay, A is right next to the letter, so it's S. So
Really?
that's close.
Yeah.
I'm going to again scroll through these cards and you tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, it's this one right here called dialogue. Dialogue. And I'm pointing down from the top and up from the bottom. That letter right there. Which one is it? What would you like it to be?
G. I want it to be G.
Put your mask up.
Ah! I love it.
Okay. We're on a bit of a roll here, so we're going to keep going. Scrolling through those cards again. You tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. That card is called fiction. Fiction. They're lowercase letters. I have put my finger below a letter and above a letter. That one right there. We're having too much fun today, Claudia.
No.
This shouldn't be allowed. Okay, when you laugh,
we're gonna
letter...
go with I feel attached to I wanted to say I first.
Yes, that's it.
Wow.
That's it. You got it. That's lift your mask up and look.
Ha!
There you go. So we'll stop while we're ahead on that. Quickly, the color of dice and the number, real quick.
Green.
Yes, quick.
2.
Lift your mask up. Okay, very good.
I had no idea where the 2 came from.
Well, that's the whole point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm just going to say, and I want you to tell me the first thing that comes. One of the playing cards, not a face card. Quick.
A club.
Yes, it's a club.
Okay.
You got that it was a club, so that's great. You saw black and you saw clubs.
Yeah.
This is any one of the cards, any one of the playing cards. Quick, any one of them. Any one of them.
A heart.
Yes, it's a heart. Tell me what you'd like to try at your end.
So I want to try something. So I want you to take the 4 picture cards. I want you to have an order. You make yourself an order, and I'm going to tell you the same order.
Very interesting game. They're all 4 in your screen, your head around. Take snapshots, take video, use your Mindsight.
We're starting out with the green up arrow.
Okay, that's on the right, so go from right to left.
So, okay, so green up arrow,
Yes, that's on the right.
yellow star.
Yes, that's correct. Keep going. What do you want it to be?
I want it to be the zigzag.
Yes, it is. What does that leave?
Diamond.
Lift your mask up.
Ah!
Do you know what the chances are of getting it in the correct order like that are?
I wanted to do that, Rob.
Wow, very good, Claudia. Excellent. Excellent on that one.
Thank you.
I've got the 4 colored cards. Now, each one could be any one of the 4. 1 second. Let me just change the order here. Make it random. Okay, Claudia, they're
Yes.
across your screen. Tell me the order of the cards. This is a very interesting exercise.
I'm seeing yellow.
Yellow is on your right-hand side. I notice that's a pattern. Quite often your mind sight is starting from the right. So moving over from right to left, what's the next color? Quickly.
Green.
Yes, it is. Moving over to the left. Quickly, what's the next card?
Red.
Yes. What leaves the last one? Lift your mask up.
Ah!
There you go. Each one of the cards, Claudia, could be one of 4. Very, very good. Very good. And on that, I think we can end the session.
Whew.
You've had actually a fantastic session today.
I felt so too. Like I felt very confident and like I just wanted to go with it.
Yes. And, you know, getting the order of cards like that is incredible.
I felt like I wanted it. Like somehow I wanted it, you know?
Well, what you want and what it is are kind of lining up. Okay. So there's, you know, something about that. You think you want it, but it's just giving it to you what it is, right?
Yeah. It was.
Don't know.